Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. So South Carolina's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will go to work first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop.
There's a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. The Gamecocks offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Lenoris Sellers. He's been able to put together a solid resume, and we're anxious to see what he can do in this one. Offense working from the pistol. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the ground, it's McAllister. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bennett. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the back. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play out, opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Rushes on him, and down he goes.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Gets the back moving. Here's Sellers to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Harbor. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Delayed handoff, it's McAllister. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Moves around to clear up the vision. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now on 2nd down. The 30. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the move, it's King. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pressure coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Throwing Sellers. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal for this offense. Send the tight end in motion. Pulls it on the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Turning it on! 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's King. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's King. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the ground game. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback keeper. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period, 1st down here. This time he wants to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Kent State! And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's got his man across the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. QB draw, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sellers. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Flying down the left side. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And the defense expecting run. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage on 3rd and short. The problem is when you get through that first initial wave, there's not anybody back behind him, and the running back takes this thing all the way to the house. Big, explosive play for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 2nd down coming up. Running inside. It's McAllister. Powers through the defender. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Clark. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Sellers to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The short hands, it's Clark. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line, it's Bennett. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing Sellers. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Again, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays. or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Sellers unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. He now has 63 yards rushing in this first half, and here's a little room there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Inside the 40. There he goes! He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Kent State! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Snagged out of the air.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy complete.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I just love that about this team because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, they just come right back out, David, and they put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on your throat. They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such an explosive offense, man. They can hurt you so fast. They're so dangerous. Defenses don't know what to do. You're right. Great answer. You give up a touchdown, you go right back and get you one.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man in the middle. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Banks.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Golden Flashes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. With the catch, it's Bennett. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's McAllister. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Sellers from the gun on third down. Here's the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. Wide open downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Rolled in. Into the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Going with the counter play here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Etheridge. Maybe some room here. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. He found some opens and turned on the Jets. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's McAllister. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll move the tight end. They go play action with Sellers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Sellers. Got a man, it's Hunt. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Knocked off his feet.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll pull it down, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll go right back to him. Got a little grass. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Got out of trouble and throws. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Gamecocks. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. It has been a huge struggle so far for this guy. He just hasn't been able to get into any type of rhythm. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. As corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive, now 1st and 10 from their own 39.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. On the move. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be? There's some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Golden Flashes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape,